Today you are going to learn about decomposing shapes. Remember on Monday we learned about composing shapes? When we compose shapes, we put two-dimensional shapes together to make a different shape. Today you are going to learn about decomposing shapes. This is the opposite of composing. When we decompose shapes, we are going to break apart a larger two-dimensional shape into smaller two-dimensional shapes. Let's review the names of our shapes. Go ahead and say them with me, please. This is a rectangle. This one down here is a pentagon. Over here we have a triangle. This is a circle. Up here we have a trapezoid. And right here is a rhombus. Today your objective is I can break a larger two-dimensional shape into smaller two-dimensional shapes. I will draw a line through my bigger shape to make the smaller shapes. Take a look at this house. We're going to look at the front side of the house. I want you to pause the video, please, and find the different shapes you see on this house. Did you see a triangle? How about a trapezoid? Did you find these rectangles? How about the circle for the doorknob? Did you see the square? There are many more shapes on the house, but those are just a few of them. When we decompose shapes, we're going to take a larger shape and break it into smaller shapes. So right now, I want to decompose the hexagon into one rhombus and four triangles. So I know a rhombus has all sides the same length, kind of like a square, but a rhombus is tilted to the side. So I'm going to look at my hexagon. And maybe if I draw a line through the middle, maybe about halfway through, and then I can make a diagonal line up to the corner, that would make a rhombus. So there's one rhombus. And now I need four triangles. Well, if I look right here, I see there's already a triangle. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the rest of the line across the middle of the hexagon. All right, so I have one triangle. It says I need four triangles. So I remember from Monday, when I have a trapezoid, I can make three triangles out of a trapezoid. So I know that if I make from this corner up to the center of my hexagon, and from this corner up into the center of my hexagon, that would make a triangle. And then I have two more triangles on the outside. So I decompose this hexagon into one rhombus and 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. Now I'm going to decompose the hexagon into two trapezoids. So if I cut the hexagon from top to bottom, well, on both sides, that doesn't look like trapezoids, does it? That looks like pentagons. So that won't work. What if I cut it down the middle across? Let me check that out. Yes, that's right. Look, I have a trapezoid on top and a trapezoid on bottom. So I decompose this hexagon into two trapezoids. All right, now let me try this last shape. I'm going to decompose this square into two triangles. So I think I'm going to start again by drawing a line from the top to bottom. Well, if I visualize that or just think about it in my head, I know that that wouldn't make triangles. I would see two rectangles. So let me show you. Do you see those two rectangles? That won't work. So let me try again. What if I do it to the side? Again, that would make two rectangles, wouldn't it? So what else can I do? I can diagonally draw a line, and that looks like I have made two triangles, doesn't it? So I decompose the square into two triangles by drawing a line diagonally. Now, on the next slide, you will see this page, and you can go ahead and do it on the Pear Deck slides, and you do not need to do it on your paper. You're going to go through each box. So I've already done number 1 for you. And you're going to start with number 2. You're going to read what it tells you to do. And on this number 2 over here, you're going to go ahead and use the line tool to decompose this square, and then go all the way up to number 11.